Hello everyone, Berserkhead here, and welcome to this battle for Total War Shogun 2. I know I never played this game, and this will probably be the only Shogun 2 battle that I'm gonna upload. I'm just not into this game. I don't like it at all. I don't like the time period. I don't like the fact that there are so many DLCs, and I'm not a big fan of the Avatar conquest and stuff. So yeah, but I just decided to do something different. Plus my, the latest mod that I installed that I made a review of, it just bugged out my Medieval 2, so I'll have to reinstall the game. And nobody wanted to play Empire, so this was my only opportunity, since I didn't want to play Rome. So whatever, my avatar, he's level 5 or 4, I think. I've played like 10 battles with him, and you can see him, he looks pretty good. And there weren't many people playing this game multiplayer, so this guy is just maximum level. His avatar is just maxed out. So it wasn't a very even battle, but of course I tried my best. I played another battle before this one, but my enemy just crushed me, so it wasn't interesting at all. But at least this one was very close, so that's why I'm gonna show it to you. Whatever. Now let me try and show you our armies, although I'm not familiar with this game at all. I don't know what, like, any of the units, but let me now show you my army. It's kind of simple since I don't have any DLCs or expansions. So I have 3 units of Naginata Samurai. No, I have actually 5 of them, and I have 5 units of Bow Samurai, also 3 units of these swords Ashigaru. One of them is a veteran unit, and I have 2 units of light cavalry. That's it, and my general. And my enemy had 2 units of Gyaru cavalry. He had 1 unit of mounted samurai hero and 1 unit of this. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. He had 3 units of these bow warrior monks. Also, let me see, like 3 units of these Naginata warrior monks, and 2 units of Naginata Samurai, and of course his general unit. That was, they were horse archers. Many people do that actually in Shogun 2. So here, he decided to just get his cavalry out and just try and attack me. And he did a very good job actually. I was kind of concerned about these units because they were much better than mine. I have just light cavalry. You can see these Gyaru cavalry unit are just crushing my units here, so they're gonna retreat pretty soon. They're gonna rout. And also my enemy was shooting me with these guys, but I concentrated all of my archers and I used my fire arrows so that I can kill as many of them as possible. And that was my plan. I wanted to rush in some of these what is their name, Naginata Samurai units, and kill these guys. It didn't work. They just started chasing my light cavalry, so I just decided that I'm gonna chase them with my archers and just kill as many of them as possible. And at this point I'm conquering this dojo. I think it gave me some like movement speed, and the other one, like, my opponent didn't go for it. I don't know why, but he didn't. So right now I'm just, as you can see, this is my plan. I basically want all of my archers to shoot these guys and hopefully kill them. I don't know if it's gonna work at this point, but I really hope that it will. So I conquered this dojo, and I'm just marching with all of my troops, but I'm leaving my archers behind so that they can deal with the cavalry. And I really didn't wanna let these units get some hammer and anvils on me, since I knew that it can be very devastating. And I knew that my archers, it will take time, but they'll hopefully deal with them, since there are 2 units that are simply horse archers and they cannot do much damage. And here I just decided to engage my enemy frontally from this side, and I decided to also get some flanking action on this side, which turned out to be a great decision, but you're gonna see that later. My enemy wasn't prepared for that. He kind of made a mistake. He didn't countercharge me. He just let me charge him and do, whatever I want, which I really think that wasn't a great decision. Let me see, this is my general's unit. I wanted to get some hammer and anvils. It didn't work, of course. As you can see, there are many units here protecting his men. And I really thought that these units are gonna break very soon, but it didn't happen. Like, I don't know what kept them, like, I don't know what kept their morale high. They just, you know, their flags start blinking, but they don't rout for some reason. And my archers actually did a great job of dealing with these cavalry units. Two of them routed, but as you can see, I've killed pretty much all of the cavalry units of my opponent. So they still did their job. And here I rushed in with my cavalry because I really thought that I'm gonna lose the battle at this point, and I really thought that my opponent just won and that's it. So this was like all or nothing situation. I just charged in with my general and tried to kill my enemy's general. It didn't happen, as you can see, so that's why I just retreated and charged this unit, and it didn't turn out to be a good charge, so I just got a hammer and anvil on this unit, since I knew that my units here are better, but it would take some time for them to rout this unit here. And my general just yeah, did a great job. As you can see, he did exactly what I wanted. So now these units are free and I can just make them charge here. And also some of my archers, they're not routing anymore, so I'm just concentrating all of my archers, like all of my fire on these units. And speaking of fire, I had about a minute and a half until I could use my fire arrows ability, and I was really waiting for that, but you know, I couldn't use it, although it would have been great if I could. And as you can see, some of my enemy's units are kind of routing. They have very low morale, but so are my units. And here I'm just trying to do everything that's possible to kill my enemy's general. And I'm using my general to just rout these archers and you know, just make them disappear from the battlefield, since they can still get some shots on my units and get their morale down. But yeah, as you can see at this point, pretty much all of my enemy's units are just routing, and his general is, I don't know, I think he lived. He didn't die in this battle. Or maybe he didn't, I don't know. That was the end of the battle. I really thought that I'm not gonna win it, and it was very laggy, and it was very difficult for me to play. So I don't know if I can see like the unit statistics. I guess not, and I'm not gonna do that. But let me like try and talk about the mistakes that me or my opponent made. Well, my mistakes were that I lost my cavalry at the very beginning, because it could have been very useful if I didn't, but I did, so, you know, too bad. And I don't know, maybe that was my biggest mistake. Also, I shouldn't have charged like all of my units, just charging them in like here. But I did good that I decided to attack my enemy here on the flank. You know, these were the units that were most important for my battle. And my opponent really did just one mistake. He used his cavalry in a great way, although he underestimated the potential of my archers. But you know, that's not really a big mistake, since, you know, I would do exactly the same thing. So although it was a mistake really, but his biggest mistake was that he just let me charge and do whatever I want. He should have at least countercharged, change his position, or you know, something like this. He didn't. He just let me do everything. He wasn't prepared for this charge here on his flank, and you know, that was what won the battle for me. So yeah, this is gonna be it for this battle. It was very short, although we played it for like 30 minutes. I don't know, it was that laggy. I don't know why it lags. I don't know if people just have bad computers or bad connection, but it lags pretty much every time. So yeah, this is gonna be it for this battle. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Goodbye.